Raw kicks off with Miz TV and his guest is Roman Reigns. Miz asked how Reigns felt after beating John Cena No Mercy, and Reigns said he now respects Cena and that it was the biggest win of his career. Reigns says he wants to go for the Universal title now, and Miz brings up that Reigns has lost to Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe recently. Reigns tells Miz he only wins matches because Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel help him. Miz brings up that Reigns rode the coattails of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose in the Shield, and Reigns asks Miz if he wants to fight. Miz says he has to get home to his pregnant wife, so he doesn't want to, and then he starts to leave. But as the Miz is leaving, Kurt Angle comes out and says he likes the idea of Reigns versus Miz for later tonight, and he makes the match, and also makes Axel and Dallas versus Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan for right now. The reason Matt is teaming with Jason is because Jeff is injured. I didn't care about the match, and Matt picked up the win for his team by hitting a twist of fate on Bo Dallas. Elias is in the ring to have a sing, and Apollo Crews interrupts and the two have a match. Elias won with the plectrum. Kurt Hawkins is in the ring and he calls out anyone in the back for a match, and Braun Strowman answers the challenge. And as Braun's on his way down to the ring, Hawkins runs in the crowd to escape, but Braun chases after him and grabs him. He chokeslams Hawkins through a table in the crowd, then threw him onto the top of the stage, and running power slammed him through the LED board. Braun got in the ring and grabbed the mic and said his destruction won't stop until someone gives him a challenge, and Dean Ambrose comes out for a match. Braun caught Dean in mid-air and hit a power slam for the win. I have no idea why any of this happened. Alexa Bliss came to the ring and said she was disappointed last night when people were talking about Asuka debuting at TLC rather than congratulating her on retaining the women's title. Bliss said she cleaned out the whole women's roster, and Mickie James interrupts her and comes to the ring. Mickie says she wasn't in that match, so Alexa didn't beat her. Alexa says she likes Mickie and that Mickie was in her top friends on MySpace, back when MySpace and Mickie James were relevant. Mickie tells Alexa to look her in the face when she speaks, and Alexa looks Mickie in the face and says, "You are an old lady." Mickie then slapped Alexa in the face 2 times and gave her a super kick. Seth Rollins versed Sheamus, and Seth won with his knee finish. Backstage, Finn Balor sees Goldust and asks him how he's doing, and Goldust tells Finn they aren't friends and that he doesn't need his help with Bray Wyatt. Finn tells Goldust to respect him, and if he offended him in any way, then he apologizes. Goldust says, "Maybe you're right, I'm sorry," and extends his hand for a fist bump, and as Balor fist bumps him, Goldust sucker punches Finn and beats him down. The Miz versed Roman Reigns in a forgettable match, and Roman won with a spear. After the match, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel jumped Roman and beat him down with steel chairs, and the Miz gave him a shitbuster on the chair. Finn Balor and Goldust had a good match, and Finn won with the coup de grace. After the match, the Whole World in His Hands song played, so I guess Bray and Finn are still feuding. Bayley and Sasha Banks vs Nia Jax and Emma in a tag match. The match was alright, and Bayley got the win for her team by hitting a Bayley to belly on Emma. Before Enzo went to the ring, he got a signed clause from Kurt Angle that none of the cruiserweights can lay a hand on him during a celebration. Enzo Amore came out to celebrate his cruiserweight title win, and he was interrupted by the entire cruiserweight roster, minus Neville, and Enzo was going through all of them one by one and shitting on them. Then Neville came out and told Enzo he's here to end him. Enzo warns Neville he won't get close to the title if he lays a finger on him. He says that they're in the main event slot on Raw, and that no other cruiserweight has been able to do that. Neville kicks Enzo in the gut and throws him into the barricade outside, and Enzo tries to run up the ramp, but the cruiserweight roster stops him, and Neville continues the beatdown and hits a red arrow on Enzo. And Raw goes off the air with Neville looking over a laid out Enzo Amore. We'll see you next week for the next Rush Raw review.